It's November 14th, so let's see what we got for a daily rollover today. Starting in the item shop, we have Blaze back in the shop. Blaze with the fire starter back bling, and then we got Fish Stick with the pirate and the VR edit style. I really like the pirate one, not really the VR too much. I don't like how it just changes the whole skin color of Fish Stick. Saltwater Satchel, Coral Cruiser. Wait, okay. Bootstraps. I got confused for a second there. Slippery Wrap, Fish Face, the Fishy Wrap, and next we've got Desert Dominator, Maven with the Techie Back Bling, Pump Up the Jam, and then we got the Paper Plane, Savor the W, Amazing Cube. And then before we move on, if you are going to be picking up anything in today's shop or just anything at all over the next 2 weeks, make sure you use my Square creator code CyberPenguin in the item shop. Anyway, moving on, we have the Banner's Bravest Bundle with Banner Trooper, Sergeant Sigil, Marked Marauder, Branded Brigadier, Branded Brawler, Symbol Stalwart, Signature Sniper, and Lieutenant Logo. And by the way, all these four are in the Banner's Boldest Bundle, different bundle. Banner Gear Bundle with the Banner Wrap, Banner Cape, Banner Shield, Emblematic, and then we got the Banner Wave Emote, and the Custom Cruiser Glider, and then we've got them all sold separately, in space with the Xenomorph in them. That was in the shop yesterday, so I won't go over it again, as well as Dark Phoenix in the shop for the past couple days. And anyway, let's move on to Save the World. And while we're doing that, shout out to Magical Unicorn, Chicken Master 12, and Rum 5. If you want a shout out in my videos, then you could get one by becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button and next to subscribe button. But anyway, for the Save the World stores, there are no new items. For a daily llama, we have the It's a Trap llama. And then we've got for the VBUCK missions, there are two today. One in Plankerton, which is a 28 repair to shelter, which should be somewhere down here, right here. And then we have in Twine Peaks, pretty high today. It is a 132 3 Atlas mission. And then for the Perka missions in the group mission, starting in Twine, there's a 160 repair to shelter, a 140 for Atlas mission, a 124 retrieve the data, and then a 116 retrieve the data, and a 94 repair to shelter. And then in Canny Valley, Plankerton, and Stonewood, there are no Perka missions and a group mission. So now moving on to the survivor missions in every zone. There's a 124 1 Atlas mission in Twine, and that has a legendary lead survivor, which is an inventor. And then moving on into Canny Valley, there are none, but in Plankerton there is a couple. A 40 by the Lightning in the group mission for a normal epic survivor, as well as a lead epic survivor, which is also an inventor. And then there is a 40 Deliver the Bomb, and it has a rare survivor, a 23 to Atlas mission, and a group mission for another rare survivor. And then in Stonewood, there are no survivor missions. So now moving back up into Twine Peaks for the epic and higher rarity schematic and hero mission, starting in Twine Peaks, of course. There's a 160 for Atlas mission, and that has a legendary Shotgun Defender, a 140 by the Lightning, for a legendary Mr. Red, 140 appear to shelter, which has a legendary Sniper Defender. And I have to say this every time, Sniper Defenders are the best type of defender in the game, and you need to pick this up. Just at all, you need to pick this up. Sniper Defenders are so good, especially when you pair them with an Obliterator or a Neon Sniper Rifle, so then they can shoot through walls and not get hit if you box them up. So just really good. Next, there's a 124 repair to shelter for a legendary Piston Spitter, 76 1 Atlas mission, for a legendary Vacuum Tube Revolver, and then there's a 140 3 Atlas mission for a epic Head Clipper, 132 1 Atlas mission for a epic Vandertech Blazer, 116 1 Atlas mission for a epic Sound Wall, a 108 for Atlas mission for a epic Vandertech Blazer, and then there's a 100 to Chew the Data for a epic Argon Assault Rifle, 88 to Atlas mission for a epic Haywire Storm, a 76 repair to shelter for a epic Nailer, and then we've got in Canny Valley a power level 58 of Hack-rated shelter, and that has a legendary Thrasher. And by the way, this is, if it isn't the best SMG, it's one of the best, because like Thrasher is just so good, high damage, great crit build if you want to do a crit build, and it's just such a good weapon, and you need to pick it up, especially if it's legendary like this. Next, there's a 58 retrieve the data, and that has a legendary scope Dragonfly, and then there's a 64 evacuated shelter for a epic ceiling zapper, a 58 retrieve the data for a epic monsoon, and then there's a 52 3 Atlas mission, which is, where is that, 52 right down here for a epic wall dart schematic, and a 46 retrieve the data for a epic urban assault headhunter hero. And let's go ahead and see in the collection book what she actually does. She has the perk Make It Rain, which makes it so each shot increases headshot damage by 4% for a maximum of it just stacks up. So every time you do a headshot, it'll increase that headshot damage, and as a commander perk, it'll actually also increase the fire rate. So it's pretty fun. It's not like good by any means by the late game, but while you get it in Canny Valor, like if you're getting it for Canny Valley, like the 46, you still have a lot of time to play with this pretty fun hero. And next up, we've got in Plankerton, there is a 46 evacuated shelter for a epic seal and gas trap, a 28 retrieve the data in the group mission, which is right here for a epic Trailblazer AC and a epic Deadly Blade Crash. And let's go ahead and look at both of them in the collection book. Firstly, with what was his name, Trailblazer AC, he is not in the main set. Let's see, where is he? Trailblazer right here. He has the perk Capacitor, which increases shock dollar duration, and that's not really that good. It's only by 0.5 seconds or 1.5 seconds, and like it's decent, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. So yeah, just it's pretty good to recycle since it is epic. And then what was your hero? Deadly Blade Crash. I believe she is in the... No, she isn't in the main set. Is she in the Storm Zone like him? Yes, she is. She has the perk Corrosive Strikes, which makes it so melee critical hits apply Snare and Affliction, which deals damage dealt, let me just read this out. I'm trying to summarize it, but I'm not doing it well. Melee critical hits apply 30% Snare and Affliction, which deals 87% of damage dealt each second for 3 seconds. And she's a pretty good ninja. Like, I would recommend using her if you're trying to go for a ninja loadout. And she's just all around pretty decent. She's not the top tier, but she is mid to top tier. Next up, there is in Stonewood a power level 19 retrieve the data, and that is right here for a epic Nightclaw. And then there's also this, I know this isn't a epic or higher rarity, it is rare, but this 9 retrieve the data has a broadside, which is I'd say the best wall damage trap in the game. So definitely pick it up if you are in Stonewood. Anyway, moving back into Twine Peaks for the best evolution materials in every zone, starting with the Twine Peaks Spear Drops of Rain. There is none for the Lightning Bottle, though there is a 140 retrieve the data. And then for the Eye of the Storm, there is a 108 retrieve the data. For the Storm Shard, there's a 160 Ride the Lightning. For the reperk, there's a 140 Deliver the Bomb. No, this one's higher. It's a 160 for Atlas Mission. And then moving on to the Hero XP, there's a 160 Evacuated Shelter. For the Survivor XP, there is a 116, that's higher. For a 116 Red Lightning for the Survivor XP. And then for the Schematic XP, there is a 108 Repair to Shelter. And now moving on into Canny Valley for the Hero XP, there is none. For the Survivor XP, there's a 46 Evacuated Shelter. And for the Schematic XP, a 70 Retrieve the Data. And then there's also a 58 Repair to Shelter for 4 times Reperk. And now moving on into Plankerton for the Hero XP, a 40 Rad Lightning. For the Survivor XP, there's a 19 to Atlas Mission. And for the Schematic XP, a 223 to Atlas Mission. And then there's also a 34 to the Data for 4 times Reperk. And then lastly, in Stonewood for the Hero XP, there is none. For the Survivor XP, a 15 Red Lightning, and for the Schematic XP, a 5 Retrieve the Data. Anyway, that marks the first daily Rover video, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on the next one, as well as like if you like the video, and remember to use my supporter creator code CyberPenguin in the item shop if you are going to be picking up anything. And also, if you'd like to support this channel, you could do so by becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. But anyway guys, I will see you next time.